Meanwhile, Adura said he saw blood at Ikorodu. Mohbad was wearing a white top. We all saw what he was wearing. If there was blood, and Adura saw blood, and the wife who was sitting next to the man didn't see the red, wasn't aware of injury until they got home. You're not seeing all these discrepancies. I'm sorry. Like, come on, police, do your job. Do your job, because it's obvious that the script they are even coming up with makes no sense. So please do your job. And then the other thing I want to ask is it possible for two women and a baby to fit in the front of a car? Because I've been trying to think. I don't remember even in Ghana seeing two women and a baby. Okay, I got it. You guys can hear me now. Yeah, is it possible? Somebody should please let me know. Make it make sense to me.
It is
because
possible.
I cannot.
It is possible when the two ladies are lepa. When they are slim, you can actually sit in front of the car. When they are slim,
With the baby. Shouldn't the baby be in a car seat?
We don't use car seat in Nigeria. We carry our baby in our hand.
What do you crocodile?
Okay, thank you very much.
Who is the blood brother of Mohbad is not doing the right thing. He's playing second fiddle. He's leaning towards the side of those ones who are responsible for the death of Mohbad. And a lot of us will think he's a young boy and he's naive, but he's above 18. And he knows how to think for himself. But what I'll just say is that Adura has to understand that he's as dispensable as his brother because he knows too much already. And the career that they've put him on, which is music, is another way in which he's going to grow and begin to reveal their secret. So they're not going to allow him to work. They're still going to drop him again.
Others on another side, I don't know if you are judging my point or anything. Now, some few days ago or last week, there is a narrative that actually came out, though for me, I did not hear it directly from Darusha. But there is a narrative or story that came out that they arrested the nurse that gave Mohbad injection. And it was Baba that said they should release that nurse. Is it true or false? Has anyone tried to ask Baba if that truly happened or not? Put that one on other side. These are questions to which I want each and every one of us to ask ourselves. It is not about hating one person or trying to create a narrative to look good in the eye of anybody. Now, let's take it a step further. The only people who can come out and tell us what led to the death of Mohbad are those who are present in that house. None of them can tell us what killed Mohbad. Because if they come out to tell us, I am telling you, I am a supporter of Wunmi. I am Team Wunmi. But if Wunmi should come out today and say that this is what killed Mohbad, I will tell you it is a lie. Because she cannot emphatically say that this is what killed Mohbad without the autopsy and the toxicology reports. That is the only thing that can tell us the real cause of death. But the people in that house are the one who can tell us what led to the death of Mohbad. And the thing is this, those who are present in the house are giving us the narrative of what actually happened. A nurse, okay, this guy from the show is sustained an injury. A nurse came to the house to treat him. The injection which he was given triggered and maybe like took a baton in his body that led to his death. We, you and I, that don't even know Mohbad, that we don't know his house, that we have not seen him before, we say it is a lie. Because we feel like, no, this thing should not be like this. We say it is a lie. Those who are present at the scene are giving their own version of narrative of what happened. You and I that are thousands of miles away, we are saying it is a lie. So who exactly are we to believe? Yes, they might be saying some certain things that would not make sense to us. It is normal. But that is their own version as those who are present at the scene of the event. Should the police investigate what they've actually said further? Yes, 1001% I agree. The police should investigate them further. As the police gotten statement from these old people, yes, they've gotten statement from these old people. I've heard the narrative of people saying like, oh, the police ought to barricade the house. That the police ought to barricade the house. But you and I need to ask ourselves this question. Did Mohbad die in the house? Do you have proof that Mohbad died in the house? These are another question that needs to be answered by those who are present in the house. Did Mohbad die in the house, or was it rushed to the hospital? As of the time they said they were bringing him down to the motor to take him to the hospital, was he dead as of that time? Who can actually give a correct answer to this, if it is yes or no? If you are not there, you cannot give answer to this. Nobody can give answer to this. This is not about maybe trying to blame anybody regarding this whole case. Now, let's take it a step further. What has happened has happened. This guy has been buried. Investigation is ongoing. Why are we, you and I, preempting the authorities? Now, I'm going to give you an example of Albert Wigwe, the CEO of Access Bank, who died in an helicopter crash in the United States of America. 9 days after Wigwe's accident, the police in the US released a preliminary report about what they heard that led to the accident and the crash and everything. And they said they are going to conduct their investigation, and it might take up to a year or two before they will conclude their investigation. But in Nigeria, a mystery death has happened, and we want the police to conduct their investigation within 3-4 months, because you and I, who are not members of the family, who stand nothing to lose or gain from what has happened, we are so much agitated because we want to hear results. Prince K. Crown, you are a journalist, and I guess like you'll be vast, in so many things. Tell me, if you've made your research, which homicide case or even murder case has actually been investigated and concluded in like 3, 4, 5, or 6 months anywhere in the world? Where exactly has it happened before, if we are not looking for jungle justice? Now, let's put that one on one side. You and I, we are saying we want the police to do their job. We want the police to do their job. But are we allowing the police to do their job? When the police started their investigation and they said like, okay, this person is a suspect, this person is a suspect, this person is a suspect. Who are those people who went ahead to bail the suspect that the police actually, those who the police said these are suspects? Are we not the one who went to go and bail them? Based on the fact that the Prime Boy was detained because it was said that he had a fight with Mohbad at the show that led to the injury. Have we asked ourselves and verified by those who were present at the show in Ikorodu if truly there was a fight or not? Have we been able to establish if truly there was a fight or not? That is one. Number two, Spending was being detained because he was the one who had the contact of the nurse who came into the house to give Mohbad's injection. That is the only crime of Spending. And the police need to investigate if there is a motive and intent or not. Now let's talk about the nurse. Who told the police, listen to me very well, according to the police preliminary report, the nurse actually stated or said that she truly gave Mohbad an injection which affected him negatively. But my brother, have you asked yourself that as of today, in the midst of this whole conversation that has been going on for like 8 months now, that they've been able to remove or sift the nurse away from the narrative, and everybody is talking about the wife? If we are saying the wife actually killed him, then what exactly did the nurse do? We need to ask ourselves, what exactly is the role of the nurse? If you are saying, oh, Wunmi did not come out to talk, Wunmi needs to come and tell us what happened, why are you not dragging the nurse? Why is it that suddenly in all quarters, everything about the nurse is actually quiet? I keep saying it every time. If the nurse should come out today we are going to solve the mystery around Mohbad's death by 60 to 70%. Because first thing we need to ask is it true that you, the nurse, gave Mohbad injection to go Dilara? We need to ask that question. But nobody wants to ask this question. Everybody does not want to talk about the nurse. It is the narrative of, oh, Mohbad was stabbed, he was pushed by the staircase or whatsoever. But let this also be a question that we are going to ask ourselves regarding if truly a nurse gave Mohbad an injection, or maybe it is all a lie. We need to establish that fact. Let us put that one on another side. Now let's take it to the issue of the DNA. You and I, Prince K Crown, I remember we've been on one platform, on Yeye Kudi's platform before. When Baba Mohbad came on that platform, and Yeye Kudi actually asked him some few questions regarding the DNA. And Baba said one thing that day. He said, me being Wunmi need the DNA. I never asked Wunmi for DNA. I told my lawyer to write Wunmi's lawyer to request for the DNA. So sometimes when people come on social media and we want to be clever by half, you did not ask me for DNA. You went through the legal route. Now I am answering you or following your due process through the legal route. You still want to blame me for that. People come here and say, Wunmi should go and do DNA. Who went through the legal route? Who went through the legal route that would make this case go to the court? Is it not Baba? If Baba had actually called Wunmi, if the narrative is, it is going to be another case or another story entirely. But Baba went through the legal route. And thank God that the case, an affidavit has been submitted to the court, a writ of summons has been issued. So why are we still dragging Wunmi to go and do DNA? When we have a case that is, we have an ongoing process at the court exam already. So why do we want Wunmi to now go behind the court to go and do DNA? I think that would be totally wrong. That would be even like as if Wunmi has something to hide. If Wunmi should go behind the court now, maybe Tabaden say ye, Toroti wani waju adajo, tadajo fe fun wani court order. Why Wunmi killed Mohbad because of the paternity of Liam or not? So why don't you want this DNA to be done the legal way? If truly we want the DNA to be done, just like everybody comes online and start putting so much pressure and so much talk on this DNA, what we should be putting pressure on is for the court order to be released. Just the same way, if we truly want to know the cause of death of Mohbad or we want to seek justice for him, we ought to be putting pressure on the authorities to release the autopsy and the toxicology report. Baba went to Berekete. It was on Berekete that we had a time frame to the autopsy and the toxicology report. Why is it that Berekete gave us 10 weeks? Forget the fact that maybe we are Team Wunmi and you are Team Baba Mohbad, or there are some Team Justice and Team Anti-Justice. Forget everything. Let's talk about Mohbad now. Berekete gave us 10 weeks and he called the commissioner. All of us heard it when they sent 10 weeks. Why is it that as of today, we are not going back to Berekete to inform Berekete that the 10 weeks he gave us is over? Why are we not asking Berekete, who helped us to get a time frame to this? Because we've been on it by ourselves. We never got a time frame from the government. It was Berekete that helped us to get that time frame and gave us even the access for us to hear directly from the government. Why is it that after that 10 weeks, we did not go back to Berekete? Baba did not go back to that Berekete again. And it because before Berekete, we were just all rolling in circles regarding this whole justice for Mohbad. Now Berekete came in and he led us halfway. Berekete was the one who gave us timeline of the 10 weeks. He was the one who made us understand the fact that they took the toxicology test was being done in the United States. Berekete loje kamo, we can US not lodge a toxicology report. If Berekete gave us 10 weeks and that 10 weeks has elapsed, if truly we all are looking for justice, why have we not gone back to Berekete? On the day Baba went to Berekete, these people were calling from US, from Canada, from Germany. Somebody even called from Japan. Why is it that all of a sudden nobody is talking about Berekete again? Why have we left Berekete to start chasing shadows again? Now, after that 10 weeks has been over, during the last inquest before they adjourned to this one, they said the pathologists were going to come to court. But on the 15th of April, rather than we waiting and trying to get results from the pathologist, what we are looking for or what we are actually pursuing is the statement of spending. What statements can spending give to us that can truly tell us about the death of Mohbad, if not for the fact that we only want story and gist about Wunmi? And immediately spending said, oh, they fought for 2 hours. We are actually jumping and dancing, and they fought for 2 hours. Please, I don't mean to be rude, but there are some certain things that cause for consciousness. And that takes me to one of the statements of spending. When he said when they got home, they actually fought for 2 hours. And I asked myself, is spending accurate timekeeper?
No.
Okay, what did he say, please?
Correct me. Spending did not say when they got home, they fight for 2 hours.
Okay, so what did he say?
Spending was asked that what is the distance? Like, how long did it take them to arrive, from the show down to the house that night?
And he said like 2 hours.
He said yes. He said like 2 hours. It wasn't really certain because he couldn't place the time, but he said there was no hold up. Yes,
but Spending said they fought in the house.
Let me land.
Okay.
Were you at the inquest?
I'm listening to you.
No, were you at the inquest?
Yeah. I am listening to you, K Crown.
Oh, now you are talking now. Shabi, you've asked me some questions too. I'm here to respond.
You are yet to respond. So if you ask me to, and I'm yet to respond. So it's the same thing.
Hold on. If you are not at the inquest, it's not a big deal. If you're there, it's not a big deal.
K Crown, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
See, that's simple as that.
I like the fact that you are clarifying this. A whole lot of people came out to say that Spending said they fought for 2 hours in the house.
No.
So
he never said so. He only said that the journey from the house, from the show down to the house was about 2 hours. So the lawyer now asked him that were they fighting, were they quarreling rather from that show down to the house? He said yes. So it was like approximately it was safe to say that they quarreled for 2 hours. That is from the show.
Okay, so Craig Crown, let me now buttress it. Let me ask you something now. So you will agree with me tonight that there is a difference between quarreling and fighting?
There is a difference between quarreling and fighting, actually.
So what happened between Mohbad and Wunmi was quarreling and not fighting, according to Spending.
They were quarreling. And and they start raining abuses and curses, on that person. Sometimes they go on Paparazzo's platform. Hold on. I didn't that hold on now. Hold on.
No, I just want to clear you. Wait, you can drop me after this. The thing is, if you want to actually condemn something, because for me, what I'm trying to hear you say now is the fact that you are giving justification for why some people are causing a 5-month-old baby. You should not do that. You can.
No. Don't do that. I have not even landed. I have not said that there's a reason why they are doing that. I have never said that. I am only saying that you are claiming that they were cursing the boy and whatever. And I said that I have seen situations whereby people in your team are also placing curses. You understand? I have not said this is the reason why they had to do that. Don't get me wrong. This is plain terms I'm talking about. Okay?
Hey, thank you for having me. I have to go off past 1 a.m. now.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. So, many of you are also, part of the problem. You banter abuses on a Paparazzo's platform and all of those things. So if you are talking about abuses and causes, it is both parties that are, that should take their blame. However, I personally will not encourage any form of abuses or causes on Liam. You understand? It is condemnable. It is not acceptable anywhere. That child, like you have said, is innocent. His child did not, do anything wrong to anybody. So I don't see any reason. I don't even see any reason why that boy should even be in the equation of courses. You know, but generally speaking, when it comes to placing of courses, either for Liam or for anybody, both teams are actually guilty of such offense. And I think they should, you know, they can do better, you know, and stop, you know, anything that has to do with courses. When you make coursing, you know, one of the weapon, you know, it can fly to anybody. Just like when you are using knife, when you are fighting, you are using knife to fight or cutlass to fight, and somebody is trying to separate you or anything, you can swing it to anybody, and that is cursing. That is what cursing does. When you're cursing, you can decide to curse someone's parents, you can decide to curse someone's, you know, parent that does not even have anything to do with what you are discussing. Either instead of you to talk to that person directly, you swing it to the parents, you know, and all of those things. So all of those things is bad. Let's call a spade a spade. And now the other thing you're talking about, you talked about let me see. Now, okay, you talk about fighting for justice. At what point in time did Baba Mohbad start fighting for justice? Now, I am not holding brief for Baba Mohbad, but I think it is at his own discretion to fight for justice whenever he wants to. It's at his own discretion. It's just like, okay, there was a case of rape between Pastor Omotoyinbo and this guy's wife, this musician wife, back then. Someone should remember me his name. Timidakulu. You know, as at that point in time, nobody knew about the rape cases. And you know, all of a sudden, probably when the wife has healed or not, he brought it out. We have seen people that, you know, that have been victim of something and they never fought it at that time until years after. Same thing with some of these people. So if Baba Mohbad feels that he wants to fight for justice, maybe after 1 year or maybe after 2 years or anything, it is his prerogative. Either he did it the same time his son died, or maybe after or anything. This is my own opinion. So, and that should not be a problem to anybody. If Wunmi decide to say that, okay, I want to avenge the death of my husband, or I want to avenge the death of my husband, you know, in 2 years' time, maybe the judgment the court gives did not even go away, or something like that, for example. If she say that, okay, when I come out of, God forbid, if she's been sentenced and she comes out of that, she say, okay, I want to now avenge whatever thing has happened, all of those things. It is, you can't be asking her that why didn't she fight it then? Why didn't she come out then? No, I don't think that's you know, I don't think that is valid. So that is my own opinion. Okay, that is my own opinion. And you talked about the nurse. You know, yes, I will agree with you that, you know, many people have shifted their attention away from the nurse and, you know, attacking Wunmi. I don't think that is good enough, to be honest, in all honesty. You know, when they keep attacking her in that regards without putting other factors and other people's that are, you know, that are in that situation into equation, then it becomes, you know, it means there's a motive, and it becomes, let me not say motive, it becomes bias. It becomes bias. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the nurse is being mentioned. They said the nurse gave her injection. So if the nurse gave her injection and it triggers Mohbad, and maybe allegedly it leads to his death, why is the nurse being removed out of the equation? And was it Wunmi that gave the nurse injection? Was it Wunmi that called the nurse? You know, some of these things are what should be. Yes, it's true. Yeah, it becomes a witch hunt. Yes, true. It becomes a witch hunt, which is bad. To be honest, is bad. If you are calling people out, that is why there was a time I was talking about selected morality. Many of us have selected morality, and it is not good. If you are calling somebody out for an offense, we are calling people out for an offense. Let all the parties that you are calling out, let's call them out. If you are calling the nurse, call them out. If you are calling Wunmi, not that you will leave some people and, you know, start attacking Wunmi and all of those things. It's for me, I don't support that, and it shouldn't be. You know, it shouldn't be at all. And I think that is where the case of bullying, you know, comes in. Many people are actually guilty of that. You know, many people are actually guilty of that. And then you also made mention of okay, you made mention of the nurse, and you made mention of what else again that you even talk about? You know that I can't really pick it up now. I want to add it to some of the things I'm saying. So no, in general, you talk about Brekete. Okay, now thank you. Talk about Brekete. Now, I think you people, let's say Team Wunmi, I think you should not worry about what Brekete does, because you were not the one that went to Brekete. In my own opinion, you were not the one that went to Brekete. So either if Brekete succeeds with the 10 weeks or whatever thing, is up to those people that went, the party that went to Brekete. As far as I'm concerned, it is up to the party that went to Brekete. So if you are seeking for justice, if you know that you are seeking for, both of you are seeking for justice, both of you would have been the one, both parties would have been the one that will go to Brekete. And not that somebody will go to Brekete to say he's seeking for justice, and you are waiting to, no. I don't think that's, that is, in my own opinion, though, it might not sit out with you, like I said, in my own opinion. So whatever thing Brekete sees, and maybe he didn't come back with the whatever thing, that one is between Baba Mohbad and Brekete. And for those, and for the person that bailed out the nurse or whatever would they bail out, like I have said it before, it is not Baba Mohbad that bailed the nurse or that bailed all the suspects. It is the people that feel that those that were around Mohbad when he died were not arrested. It is those people that were not even, around, apart from the nurse, that were taken up. So that is what, that is what I feel in all of this situation. So, but, in, be as it may, it is important we join hands together, to make sure that in as much as we are pushing the right narrative, we should also make sure that we fight, we fight for justice together. I don't know how that can be possible, helping each other to make sure that the justice is served. I don't know how that can be possible.
But okay, Crown, you said you just said that we should not worry about Berekete now. And you are saying we should join hands together. When we are asking,
I didn't tell you to join hands. I didn't tell you. I know. I didn't tell you to go to Berekete now. I didn't tell you to go to Berekete.
Join hands together to get the justice now.
Join hands together to get the justice.
Is Berekete not a path to justice?
You are saying is Berekete not a path to justice?
And now,
what is the sole work of Berekete? If I may ask.
Okay, for me, I think one of the reasons Baba went to Berekete.
No, I'm not asking you the reason he went. I'm asking what
Berekete is a fact-finding place now. At least he has the connection. He has the connection. He has the power. He has the resources to get us answers where we need it the most. And he proved to us regarding the government, the authorities. He called them. He listened to him. Berekete was the one who made us know that. Where they were doing the toxicology test, he was the one who gave us the time frame. So for me, Berekete has done so much in regarding, like, when it comes to justice itself. So far in the past 8 months, Berekete has done so much, because if we are talking of, we are waiting for the autopsy and the toxicology report, it is thanks to Berekete who made us have the time frame. If not, we'll just be waiting till that kingdom comes.
Who made Baba? Not you.
Who made Baba? No, okay, who made Baba to know? But when when Berekete was talking, he was not talking to Baba in his office now. He was talking to Nigerians as a whole, to his listeners, and I'm one of those who listened that day. So it's not that he told Baba, and Baba came to tell me.
You're supposed to be a politician.
No, it is not about that. It was something that was broadcasted. Now, it's a radio program, and Berekete spoke to the general public, not to Baba Mohbad. When he wanted, there are so many, was it like, there are some other things he told Baba Mohbad now that you and I don't know.
Of course.
And also the one that is general, when he called, he could have actually called that commissioner on phone behind, not on his show now, in the presence of just Baba there now, but he wanted all of us to know. So Berekete did that. So he gave us, like, he was the one who let us know, like, 10 weeks. Dr. Yolon, nígbà tí 10 weeks, he did it. And to just carry 10 weeks, so kò yẹ ká sọ fún pé àlàyé 10 weeks yìí ti pé kí ni nǹkan tó dẹ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ next. Don't you think?
No. I still disagree with you because it wasn't your team that went to Berekete.
Okay. I agree with you. So is it that Berekete has told Baba now? Is it that Berekete has told Baba the next line of action and we, the general public? Or is it that you...
That one is not for you to worry. It is for people, it is for Baba's followers, Baba's team to worry about.
Okay, so you people in the Baba's team, you know already.
I don't understand.
Let me understand now.
What do you want to understand exactly? You want to understand what you should know worry about.
Let me put it for you like this. When Berekete called on his program that we all listening to, when they said 10 weeks, he spoke to all of us. Ṣé lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ yín tí Baba Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀, ó ti lead yín on, àwa la mọ̀. Abẹ́yìn tiẹ̀ ti mọ result tí autopsy àti toxicology already. Lẹ ṣe ń sọ wípé bó ṣe rí leléyìí, táwa kan wà in darkness. Why I'm asking you is, Prince K-Crown jọ já èmi sí. Kó má lọ jẹ́ pé inú òkùnkùn gan lèmi wà, já mi sí.
No, the thing is this. Whatever thing that Berekete has come up with is not for you. I'm still saying it. It's not for you. If you are actually seeking for justice, just the way Wunmi went to Falana.
Okay.
And Baba Mohbad did not go to Falana. Whatsoever thing Falana tells Wunmi as a lawyer or whatever representative or anything has nothing to do with Baba Mohbad.
Oh.
You understand?
But you were present at the Corona inquest now, were you not?
I was present at the Corona inquest.
So, did they hide anything that, okay, it's because of Wunmi that went to Falana and they made it just Team Wunmi something? Are you not trying to, even if Baba Mohbad and you, his supporters, are you not trying to establish or get facts from the Corona inquest? Or is it that you don't believe in the Corona inquest because it was Wunmi that went to Falana and Falana was the one who spoke to the government to set up the inquest? Is it that you don't believe in it?
What I'm saying is this. Whatever thing, I'm still saying it. The way Wunmi went to Falana is the same way Baba Mohbad went to Berekete. Berekete is a human rights. He's a human rights activist. You understand? Berekete is not in court of law. He's a human rights activist that has a platform that broadcasts all whatever case that is being brought to him. So the sole reason why Baba Mohbad went to Berekete is not because that Berekete is going to give him justice. It is just the same way to fight for human rights and fight for human rights. And whatsoever thing that he has done is the person that brought the case. Baba Mohbad was one that brought the case. Wunmi did not go there. Wunmi did not talk. Wunmi was not contacted. So whatever thing that he said is for Baba Mohbad and his followers, not for Wunmi and his followers. That is what I want you to understand.
Wait, okay, Prince K-Crown. You are a follower or a supporter of Baba Mohbad or not?
Does it matter?
No, now you say it's for his followers. I just want to establish that if his supporter, if Baba Mohbad supporter are gotten some information from the
point of discussion has nothing to do with me. We are talking about Baba Mohbad.
No, wait now. Okay, Prince K-Crown, you are the one who said anything that happens to Berekete has nothing to do with us, the supporter of Wunmi or those on the side of Wunmi. It is for Baba Mohbad and his supporter. I recall vividly on Berekete show. Berekete did not state that this show that I am doing as an human rights activist today is strictly for Baba Mohbad and his people, not for fellow Nigerians. And never have I seen Berekete and do or treat any case behind closed door. His information are always
the case he is treating. It's just like this show now, this court show that Wunmi Ashaolu does. I don't know. I've forgotten the name of that show. It's the people that brought the case that they attend to.
Okay. Now I get it. So I can state now that according to Prince K Crown, Berekete has given Baba Mohbad and his supporter information. It is just we, the general public, that we don't know. But Berekete, but Baba Mohbad and his supporter, they have information from Berekete. According to Prince K Crown, I can say that, Abi.
It has nothing to do with you. That is what I want to know.
What you are telling me now. Prince K Crown, now. You just said that, and I quote, you said Berekete has given that any information he has, he would have given to Baba and his supporter, because the information he has
when did I say all of these things you are just saying now?
Sorry, shame me, Brother Danny.
Maybe when all these things you have just summarized now, when did I say it?
Okay, please. Oh yeah, let me get your point again. Because the question I asked is, and where we got here is, when I said, why is it that Baba did not go back to Berekete, who gave us the 10 weeks? And you said any information Berekete will give is for Baba Mohbad, who went to Berekete, and his supporter. That was what you said. But you can correct me if I've gotten it wrongly.
That is what I said. Oh yeah, what else again?
Now I said now I can say according to Prince K Crown, Berekete is actually working. He has given Baba Mohbad and his supporters information about what is happening.
Now,
according to Prince K Crown, because that is what you said.
When you say according to Prince K Crown, when you say according to what I said, is it what you have summed up that I said? Is what I'm asking you.
But you just agreed with me now that is what you said now. You said Baba Mohbad, that any information Berekete has is not for Team Wunmi. It is only for Baba Mohbad and his team. And what I said is, why is it that Baba has not gone back to Berekete? And you said if he has any information, it will be for Baba Mohbad and for his team. Someone that is suffering with no Emma Berekete, Oshin Shishelo, because Great Crown suffer me the platform with any information to Baba Mohbad that I want him alone.
Like I said, all the things you are just summing up like this, it is not what I said. You asked me a direct question, and I've given you an answer. So why are you trying to sum up what I have not said?
Okay, Prince K Crown. Oh yeah, on the final notes, what did you say?
What did I say?
Yes,
what did you ask? What did you ask?
I asked you. Okay, my question again is, why is it that Berekete gave us 10 weeks? Now it is over 16 weeks. Why has Baba not gone back to Berekete? So what is your statement?
Now, why has Baba not gone back to Berekete? Now, that if he has not gone back to Berekete, it's his own decision. It's his own decision. If he chooses to go back to Berekete, fine. If he doesn't choose to go back to Berekete, fine. It's his own decision.
That is what I'm expecting. So don't make it look as if we don't have the right to know what was discussed at Berekete.
However, I can still say that whatever thing that Berekete would have told Baba Mohbad, or whatever thing that is going on as regarding Berekete, has nothing to do with you.
Okay. So it has to do with who?
It has to do with the person that took the case there.
Now, so any information Berekete would have given it to Baba Mohbad, Abi?
It has nothing to do with you.
Answer me now. It has nothing to do with me now. But so it has nothing to do with me. Me, I'm not their family. I am not Baba Mohbad. I am not Iya Mohbad. I'm just a listener. So what I just want to know is, so if Berekete wants to deal with anybody, it will be with Baba Mohbad, Abi?
Who took the case to Berekete?
Okay, now what I want to establish in this
who took the case to Berekete?
Baba Mohbad.
So who is Berekete answerable to?
Baba Mohbad.
So what are you asking again?
So you agree with me on that. So now you can also agree with me that Wunmi is not answerable to anybody. Wunmi is not answerable to anybody.
Who is she answerable to in the first place?
Wunmi is answerable only to the authorities that is investigating the murder of her husband. So all this whole talk of Wunmi should come and talk to us should be laid to rest. Wunmi is not answerable to anybody online if you are not a member of the family or the investigating authority. Wunmi is not answerable to anybody. You agree with me on that, Abi?
Of course, she is not answerable to. She is answerable to the authority.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you. Kudos to you. I appreciate you. God bless you, my brother. We'll talk some other time. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so it is what it is, and it is past 1. I think this is one of my longest nights that I've ever But it is what it is. Let us keep seeking for justice in the right way. Let's seek for justice in the right way, and let's make sure that we refrain from any form of bullying to Wunmi. Let's stop bullying Wunmi. Let's stop bullying Wunmi. It will not get us anything. It will not get us. It will only give Baba Mohbad a bad name. To be honest, it will only give Baba Mohbad a bad name. Okay, let's stop bullying Wunmi. Let's stop cursing ourselves. No, I won't say ourselves because you people that is doing that. Stop cursing yourself. If you know you cannot engage intellectually, do not, listen, you ask who they bully Wunmi. Well, the people know themselves. The people know themselves. Those who are fond of, casting aspersion on her, it is not fair. And if we want to talk, in a neutral way, and we know that yes, let's put all parties that are involved in this case. Let's talk about them. Let's not just leave one person and start facing another person. It is not fair. It makes people more biased than ever. It will make you a biased person. Okay, so on this note, I will call it a day. And for Team Wunmi too, please do not curse. Let's refrain from calling Baba Mohbad names. Let's refrain from calling him names. Let's stop insulting him. Every one of them, I repeat, every one of them has their faults.
To protect your loved ones in grave, and I used part of the clothes for myself. I did not really know. It was when Baba tackled me in court, and she narrated that it was Asho Ibura in Ijebu because I am from Ijebu, to cover your loved ones. So you
hold on. Now, is there any Ijebu in the house? Because now she's trying to claim that this is Ijebu tradition.
Tradition, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any Ijebu in the house? Any Ijebu in the house?
Yes, so I'm here.
Are you Ijebu?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm Ijebu.
Ijebu ere?
Yes, so how are you?
Hey, yes or no?
I'm not the village now, but I make inquiry too.
No, you be too Ijebu. You be too. I am I define Ijebu in Ijebu. Perry no be Perry na Yankee Ijebu no be. I define Ijebu they still Ijebu till now. Okay, West to I miss West to. Oh yeah, Bayo, let's go on.
So that was what you dropped. So it can cover you? No, to cover himself. The last question, father-in-law.
Oh my, what thing about in Loba? And go to Tubama. Could you make code no cash Mohbad as he died?
As he died.
Make
Kofi Sulorun, kò fẹ́ kí Mohbad jà, ó fẹ́ kí Mohbad bá máa sùn lọ́rùn. Mohbad ayari, kò fẹ́ kí Mohbad jà, ó fẹ́ kó lọ máa sùn.
Kó so ra Àsùnpìyè.
Àsùnpìyè, irọ́ ló pa. Mohbad. 3 points for you.
Let's go.
The last question, your father-in-law said when he was invited that the son was dead, he went to Lekki where he stayed and saw his son was dead. He went to Lekki where he stayed and he saw a cloth. The guy's clothes covered and soaked with blood. And that And that presuppose that there was a quarrel, and that is why he's asked you what time, that time that are you sure that injury was minor? English, all right. There was a quarrel, and that is why he's asked you that time, that are you sure that injury was minor? Your father-in-law said he saw this clothes and he engaged you in a conversation. He never spoke to me that day. I tried talking to him, but he just jacked his hand. But was it true that there was a cloth that was soaked in blood, full of blood? The only thing my father-in-law saw was the bed sheet, not his personal clothes, and it wasn't soaked because even after he died, his younger brother used the bed sheet to sleep for a week. It was not soaked. It was a stain. I don't know if he saw any clothes, because when my husband was in the room with me, I did not see any clothes, and we slept on the same bed sheet with me, and it was a white bed sheet, and that was the same bed sheet on the balcony. The same thing Baba saw that day, so I did not know. He said his corpse upon examination, there was a deep cut in his hand, not a minor cut. Which hand? The same hand. Yes, it was a very deep cut in his hand. Do you check the corpse? Did you see the corpse? There were proof online of the same cut. I am sure about 10 to 15 people would have seen it there. It wasn't deep. Okay, thank you.
The proof online was that useless picture. But the question was that, the question the man asked here was that, he said his corpse upon examination, there was a deep cut, blah, blah, blah. Then the man now went for that, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it was very deep on his hand. Did you check? Now, did you check, yes or no? Did you see the corpse? Straightforward answer. Yes or no. You now went further. She now answered and said, there are proofs online.
I'm sure 10 or 15 people would have seen it. Okay. Not your honor. Okay. The weakness. There's something I noticed. There's something I noticed. This same my see. I noticed sometimes last week that, and I don't know why, I was not informed when they wanted to bury him. This same I see was on call with this Baba's girlfriend, and I felt the same person that could do this.
Sorry, Bayo. So, Wunmi not to want more anything my thing.
You saw my see on the call. I don't want to show you kadara lo. O gbori your phone, o gbe ori phone o fun mo ti my see ba sọ̀rọ̀. Kó lọ gba refund babaláwo tó ṣògùn fún o. Kó lọ gba refund ogun yóò jà wá o. Wọ́n gba refund o. Kó má waste owó. Sometime last week, I don't know why, I was not informed when they wanted to bury him. He was not informed. Who the mash of Fufuwa? Baby. Baby. Who the mash of Fufuwa? Mash of Fufuwa? Baby. O fẹ́ kí mo bá lọ rọrí sùn.
Ní sùúrù Bayo. Ó mọ̀ pé ọmọ ìwà caring.
You fẹ́ ni?
This love that is ìfẹ́ bí èjì òwúrọ̀. No man pay. What's èjì òwúrọ̀ in Yoruba, in English now? Don't really know. Money due love. That's the kind of love Wunmi had for Mohbad. That even in death, she had to go get cover clothes so that cold will not catch Mohbad inside the grave. I think Mohbad did bash on you, but light a light. Yeah, let's go on. It's getting it.
My sis was on a call with Baba's girlfriend, and I feel this same person that could do this thing with my husband. None of my husband's relatives should be in contact with him after my husband's demise. And I'm really curious, why did she have to talk to the same person my husband complained about to the whole family? She was talking to the same person after my husband's death. What is their connection with it? Oh, that is Billy. I need to know. Why be let die? You may step down. Only with the bullet. I will tell you the question. Now, the court has requested that Feyi and Zlatan should come to the inquest. Yeah, the manager. And they promised to bring, even Nosfumi was said, they said that, my lord, may we humbly apply for witnesses for summons for the nurse as a matter of Nosfumi. The IPO, I think the IPO with the state promised to bring. You understand? So the police were compromised in this aspect. They promised to bring all these people to court.
Now, for
a reason.
Bayo, can you just read that, Mr. David? No Wala.
From okay.
We
made an application for witness summon, and we summoned Zlatan and Feyi Awunuga, and we got a confirmation that they have sent them. Feyi Awunuga is the manager. We have done their needful, and we have facilitated the summons we sent, and the bailiff confirmed them. So these people were summoned,
and the bailiff. The bailiff confirmed.
They want to serve one. Okay. The court, you should have done a follow-up. Now the court is not saying you should have done a follow-up to make sure they are present in court, since they are witnesses. Mr. David Nowala, my lord, we do not have personal relationship with them. Mrs. Deli Ashagba, my lord, may we humbly apply for witnesses summons for the nurse in this matter, Nurse Fumi. The court, I think the IPO with the state promised to bring the witnesses. These are some witnesses that they have promised to bring to court. But because of the witnesses I have now, I can't ask them to produce them, and they won't be able to take any evidence. Since the magistrates of these Lagos State judiciaries are going on annual retreat, I am supposed to travel tomorrow, and we will take a date after that. And the vital ones from the police stations, they have already said they will bring in some of the people they will have in custody, including the driver of the Prado. And Falana said yes. So I've sent my colleague to look for him, and I don't have his number. You should have informed him that the court does not wait. He was sitting here all along. He is here. Adura, are you comfortable speaking in English or Yoruba? The witness, for now, sir, I am not comfortable. Oh, the chief Obama. The current chief Obama, let me go.
Baba, this period, I was getting to Adura. Mobad has taken Adura outside.
Okay. Cautions. You know, the judge said that he was sitting here just now. The judge said he was sitting here just now.
I can have a zip.
So the judge said he was sitting down here just now. So now they're not asking if he wants to speak in English or Yoruba. He responded to the judge. For now, sir, I am not comfortable. I am really tired. I have been sitting here since like 3 hours, and I am not feeling well. The court, do you not know what you are coming here to do? Won't pay the question already. I knew what I was coming here to do. The court, you are telling the court that you are tired. What is wrong with you?